Konnichiwa, got a bunch of green envelopes. Thanks for joining me. Let's dive in and see what we get. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again. We've got a bunch of backlogged of green envelopes I need to open, so appreciate you joining me. See what we get here. I think a lot of these might end up being postcards. I bought a bunch of postcards a little while back, and so I think that's what we're gonna see here. Yeah, this looks like a postcard. Now I bought several of the ones that have that symbol on it. I'm just trying to catalog these in my book. All right, nice. That's definitely an older one. You can, again, you've heard me mention it before, and I believe it was Robert Clevens pointed this out, that you can tell postcard by its age, by the offset of this line. If it's over here on the left, it's a lot earlier, 1920s and before. If it's centered, it's in the 30s and later. I'm not sure I know who this is. I'll put post-production, I'll put the name up of who this is. Shino Umi, I don't think that is right, but I'll put that up. And you can see here, down at the bottom, it says Tokyo Rikishi. So at the time, there was two sumo associations, Osaka and Tokyo, and so a lot of times on these older cards you'll see ones that distinguish if it was an Osaka or if it was a Tokyo sumo wrestler. All right, can't read the rest of that, but there you go. That's in great condition. You can see on the back there, again, carte postale, which is typical. And then this here, it says Hagaki, so meaning postcard in Japan. Okay, so I think I'm gonna open up another one here. I think I probably got several that, let's see if I, well, let's see. I might not have another postcard in here, but anyway, let's open this up and see what else we get. Yeah, so I've been collecting postcards a lot more recently. I think that's kind of an under-collected part of the market. Certainly in my book, it's underrepresented, so I wanted to pick those up, start cataloging a lot more of those. Interesting. Okay, so these are orange cards. I think I've cataloged these from early 90s. I can't remember. I'll do again post-production, but this is orange card. 100 units, JR Higashi Nihon. And so these were used to pay for train fares, and you can see it's very similar to a telephone card. You can see a little bit there. They've got the holes punched in, and as you enter the gates, or you again, entered a gate or took a train trip, you would put this in there and it would punch how many units you used, and then it would give you how many that you have left. So these are all used, it looks like. Yeah, they're all zeroed out. You can see all of them got punched down to zero. But what's most unique about this series of orange cards is it's called the Yokozuna series. And so back from, I think it started with Tochinishiki back in the early, well, he was a Yokozuna in the early 50s, and they started with him and worked their way all the way up to, I forget who it was, but we probably can tell here, up until the early 90s, the Yokozuna at the time. And you can tell here is the 49th Yokozuna, Tochino Umi. Here we've got the 61st Yokozuna. What is that? Kitano Umi. There. Wakanohana. Taiho, the 48th Yokozuna. Mine, let's see, what is that? Mine no Umi, I think. 57th Yokozuna, and then the 51st Tamanomi. So I picked these up. I've been trying to collect these and catalog these. So this is interesting. Each one had a unique serial number, which is cool. Telephone cards eventually had just one serial number on the back, and then a little magnetic strip to tell you how much was left in there. So there you go, a little bit of modern, a little bit of vintage. So thanks again for tuning in. Have a great one. Sayonara. Bye.